Here's how to change from iOS 26 to iOS 18.6. So I'll show you the whole thing. So right now we're in iOS 26. You can tell because it has that glass effect pulling this down. So we're going to switch all of this back into 18.6. First, we're going to start with going into the website. So now we're here. So you're going to choose your phone. This is ipsw.me. Watch out for any ads on Google because sometimes they pop that up. They might trick you into clicking something else. Just make sure it's the right one. So once you choose your product, go here on iPhone. I have an iPhone 16 Pro. iOS 18.6 is the latest one, which is July 29th, 2025. Once you click this, I don't have any ads on right now, so download 9.85. So this is going to take a little bit while to download, but we already have that downloaded, so we don't have to wait too long. So we've got this right here. So what we're going to do now from here is we're going to grab a cable to connect it to our laptop, to our phone. So we're going to back it up to our MacBook. This one's just a USB-C to USB-C short cable. So next what we're going to do is go on Mac, and it should pop up on the left side in locations. This might be hidden, so you're just going to click that little arrow. And Sam's iPhone, back up all of the data on your iPhone to this Mac. So this might take a little bit longer, but this is going to save all of your data. If you go into the photos, you're going to want to select what I've got right here. So I got all albums, all photos and albums, just in case if you lose anything. So when you click backup now, it will ask for you if you can trust the computer. So we're going to go and trust it. And it's going to take a while for this to back up. So right now it's 4:32. And we will see in a little bit. Just an update, so it goes from zebras to then a progress bar, and then it will be going back to zebras. Alright, so now the backup is completed. Now what we're going to do is look for this backup. So we're going to use this string of code right here. Then we're going to just open any Finder window, go to the top, it says go, then go to folder, then paste it in, and click it, enter, and you're going to want to look for the backup that you made just now. So today at 4:33 p.m. And what we're going to do here, we're going to go in and copy it. I'm going to make two folders. I'm going to make one which is iPhone original backup, and then we're going to paste this in here. Alright, so next we're going to copy that and paste it one more time. So we're going to make a copy of the original backup. So we're making like 3 different copies, just so we do not lose any data. We're going to name this one edited version. So now what we're going to do is open it, scroll all the way down, go to info. Now it's going to pop up that where you can't open it. It's going to prompt with some sort of warning. So we're going to right click it, open with text edit default. Then what we're going to do is Command F, so we're going to find, we're going to search for 26.0. So there's going to be 2 of these. And what we're going to do is change both of these to 18.6. Alright, click done. And then we're going to save it, so Command S, and then close it. I'm just going to do Command Q. So this is the edited version. So if we go back, we're going to go ahead and go to folder, to here. We're going to delete both of these backups. We're going to go and open back to the new tab, go to edited backup. We're going to copy this, close this out of here. Now we're going to go to backup, paste it in. Alright, so we have this backup. We're just going to double check info plist, text edit, 18.6.6. There we go. All the string is to 18.6. So what we're going to want to do is go to our phone really quick, and we're going to want to turn off Find My. So while we're here in Find My, we're going to go to settings. We're going to just search up Find My. Then we're going to go to the top, find my iPhone, and just turn it off. And then we're going to type in our passcode, and then it should turn off Find My iPhone. You might get an email about that. You also might not be able to turn it off because you might have advanced protection. So you might have to wait an hour. Alright, so now we're here. Next, what we're going to do is go ahead and click Restore iPhone. So hold Option when you click this, and then we're going to go to Downloads and find that IPSW. We're going to go ahead and click Open. So this is going to prompt you, your Mac will erase and restore your iPhone to iOS 18.6, and we'll verify the restore with Apple. So we're going to go ahead and click Restore. So right now my phone is just left on, and I'm just going to wait till it'll eventually like boot off itself. There we go. And then it will just go through a whole process of restoring the iPhone back to 18.6. So we're just going to be waiting for the phone to go ahead and finish resetting. Afterwards, we're going to click the backup, and we're just going to choose the backup that we chose, and we edited. One thing that you will experience, and it might worry you, which it worried me, was when I did this technique, all my apps were re-downloading, and you just have to wait because most of them are grayed out, and you have to wait several hours. I had to wait overnight, and then a couple more hours after I woke up. All the app settings, everything was saved. It just took a long time. It was just downloading from the internet, and it wasn't telling me no progress bar or anything. So don't be worried about anything on that. When you see a grayed app, just wait and it will eventually come. It looks like it's almost done. So when this is prompted, it might disappear very quickly like that. Do not worry, it is going to be removed from the locations on the left side. Everything is still plugged in. You just wait for the phone to restart, and it should pop up back up on the left side. So this is what's happening. It still hasn't popped up on the side, but now we got a little progress bar. All right, so now the iPhone has come back on the left side, which is beautiful. And it will say just iPhone. I guess it just got rid of the name. I don't remember doing that last time, but then we are going to be prompted onto the screen. So we're going to go ahead and go through English, go US, go through all this, yada yada. All right, so we got the internet. We'll continue. 18. We'll set this up later. Create passcode. We'll just do don't use passcode right now. Don't use passcode. What we're going to do is we're going to click don't transfer anything. Other sign-in options. Oh no, it's right here. Set up later settings. Just going to click don't use. So we're not going to use an Apple account right now. We're going to sign our life away. Then only download automatically, not now. Set up later, click OK. Set up later, don't share. Yeah, I'll just leave it light mode. Set up later, it's going to show camera control. Click continue, not now. Set up later, click continue, open the iPhone. So now this is a fresh, we're back into, this is what iPhone looks like originally. So you can see we're back on 18.6. If we go to the version right here, go to General, and my apologies if it's not focusing correctly, the camera. It says 18.6. We look like we are fine right now. So we're gonna go ahead and click on About and rename this iPhone. So we're just gonna name this iPhone 16 Pro 18.6. So that's what we're on right now. So what we're going to see later is it's going to go back to the original name of the phone later on. So now, plug in the phone. It's going to populate right here on the side. Phone 16 Pro 18.6, so we're going to see that. We're going to click Trust. We're going to trust this computer. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and click Restore Backup. And we're going to choose the one that we did earlier. I'm going to type in my password. So once we have the password typed in, it's going to continue to restore. The phone, it says just restore in progress. So we got a progress bar right here still. And the phone still says restore in progress. Here's the iPhone 18.6. So now when we look at this, it says the name that it originally said, which is Sam's iPhone 18.6, which is correct. And then it should slowly be updating. Waiting for sync to start. So we're just gonna not touch it, wait until it's done right here. Once it says calculating, that's when we can start using the phone. So this is what we're going to be looking at the phone. So restore complete apps and data will continue downloading in the background. I don't remember this pop-up last time. It was very ambiguous when I was just seeing a bunch of great icons. So we're just gonna go ahead and click continue. We'll set up Face ID later. Passcode. We'll just set up the passcode later. In reality, Siri won't work until it's fully downloaded, and you'll see what I mean. So welcome to iPhone. Here we go. So this is what it looks like on the home screen. Kind of the same layout, and this is what I was telling you about gray icons. So you'll be seeing a bunch of gray icons right here. So we're technically done from the Mac side. We can now just eject. And then the phone will just continue to download via Wi-Fi. But anyways, we can go ahead and disable that. Take the cable out from here too. And then I'm just going to go ahead and set up this phone. Everything's back. Just wait a few hours. I'll get back and start recording once some of this loading gets back up. Right when I turn off the camera, it gets ready. Now ain't that something? Now we'll see right here in Apple Intelligence, it's going to say downloading support for Apple Intelligence, connect iPhone to Wi-Fi, and this is kind of like the main thing you're going to see to know whether or not your apps are still downloading. Look, even the Apple numbers is still downloading. Here's the cool part. I took a screenshot of iOS 26. So here's an image of iOS 26. You'll be able to see all the glossy edges. And then this is what it looks like now, no glossy edges. One more time, see that? You see that, look at that. So we're back on iOS 18.6. So here's a quick little update on the phone. So far, most of the icons have already been fixed. There's still this one that's still trying to load DJI, and then there's a couple that are still grayed out. So we'll come back once it's fully done. Another thing I wanted to show you is that Siri, since Siri isn't fully downloaded and all the apps aren't downloaded, it says downloading support for Apple Intelligence. So when I try to turn it on, even though Apple Intelligence is on, you're gonna pop up the normal Siri, which don't be surprised about. It's just still downloading, and then eventually it will come back. All right, we're back. It's right now 10:35. See right there. It did kind of finish a little bit earlier. I was just eating, so. And I also figured out that this guy was paused the entire time because I noticed that the Apple Intelligence is back, so now it works. And if we go to settings, you'll also be able to see it right here. Intelligence Siri, and then it won't say the downloading anymore, it'll just show nothing. But that's about it. All those apps on the side, they're done. I hope this works. Good luck, and see ya.